Hi everyone, today we're going to be doing Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 2, Episode 12 review. I'm not going to go into each and everything that went on the show, because some of the stuff is just like, I'm ready to just jump through the TV, shake somebody, so okay. We're going to start on Mama D and her fairy tale-isms. Now y'all know Mama D is known for her, I am the queen, Scrappy is the prince, I will get these peasants out of my queendom. I need my four horses and all king horses, all the king men to come get these fools up out of here. Y'all know Mama D's, she known for that. It was kind of funny last season, but now she's talking about peasants, sending people to dungeons. It's like, really, Mama D? Like, the only time it was even okay for Mama D to talk about being a queen and princesses and all that stuff was at her grandbaby's birthday party. That was the only time that it was appropriate for her to say, you are the princess. Yes. That was the only time for me. But Mama D, this is who she is now. So now she's bringing in people going into the dungeon. They're peasants. She's the queen. Scrappy's the prince, of course. Little Imani. She's a princess too. Erica, she's been thrown from the castle by the guards. Okay. So we're going to move over to Drew and Tracy. Now that Drew knows Tracy has a man, he's wanting to know everything it is to know about this man. Even though he didn't have 50 million girls coming all up and through, that was okay. And he even said it's not a double standard. It's just it's gonna be a double standard. Yeah, I can have any female I want running up and through this house for the little baby Drew, but you cannot have this one man. I need to know who he is if he's gonna be around my son, giving him steroids. It's like, really? Are you mad because the man is buff? Why he got to be on steroids? How come he just can't work out? Yeah, Drew. Yeah, we're gonna get on to that. He's going on how it surprised him that she has a man. Like, I always knew you to just be sitting there waiting on me while I had my fun, and I always knew you was going to be there waiting. So now that you got a man, I don't know what I'm going to do. Even though I didn't want to be with you, I knew you was always there. Early Drew, is that your opinion on things? Is that how you see the world? I'm going to need him to go sit down somewhere. Yes. K. Michelle, she is auditioning backup singers for, I don't know if it's her to go on tour or for a concert. But Arian pops up. Well, not pops up because Arian already said, I want to sing backup. I know this is job. You ain't going to show favoritism. But she came there sick, which is, I'm not really sure why you would come to an audition sick, especially when you got to sing. And she wasn't singing the best. And one of those dudes let her know it sounded, I think he said you sound like a cat dying, a cat in heat dying. I have never heard that, but I'm assuming it's a very bad sound. K. Michelle was like, you really had to go in on her like that. This is my girl in the bag of pearls. Or you could have just said, baby, come back. You should have waited till you was better. Or we can't help you this time. Maybe next time, but not this time, baby, because you stick. And he went on to saying how Beyonce sang sick. Well, that's Beyonce. This is Beyonce. And Arian. Not even that. Arian way, way down there. Beyonce way up here. You can't compare the two. See? Okay. Erica and Mama D are together, and Erica's trying to figure out if she want to pawn her ring. Mama D is kind of part-time in her ear like, well, if y'all don't want to be together, then maybe you should give up the ring. The prince gave you this ring, and you are not going to be the princess, and then once I'm going to become queen of this queendom. Y'all know Mama D. So, Erica, she opts for the consignment deal where, hey, I guess you can get it cut off. I'm not sure how it works, but if you want it back at some time and it ain't been sold, you can come get it. As opposed to just selling it and it's gone forever. Mama D, she couldn't be happier. She could have did cartwheels, backflips, and somersaults up and down the street. So now it's official. The ring she no longer has the ring that the princess given her. So Mama D is very, very happy. We're gonna move over to Jocelyn and Stevie. Jocelyn, she decides she's going to drag Stevie along to go house shopping. He said that he was somewhat serious about her. Said he loved her in his own little weird way. So she's like, the next step is we need to get a house. See this house right here? I like this house. See that table over there? We can have sex on this table. You need to get me this house. You need to show me that you are committed to me. I don't want to be waiting until I'm old and gray for you finally to commit to me. So that's so I can leave now and get me somebody that's going to commit to me. You alright, Stevie? Paraphrasing them. Stevie feels like, dang, used to be I get, Mimi, she's like a super now. Now Jocelyn wants a commitment. What have I gotten myself into? We're going to move over to Tracy. She's at an event, and I thought she said Black Girls Rock, but I may have been wrong. But nevertheless, she's at an event, and I'm assuming this was a very staged scene, because her good friend Bambi. And why isn't Tracy's always friends with somebody who's been on a reality show, or a friend of a friend who was on a reality show? Why is that? It's like all these randomly weird people Tracy friends are. We've been friends for good years, but the way y'all interact, like y'all just met each other like 2 days ago, and y'all got y'all, notes together on what to say. So nevertheless, Bambi was there, Mary Jane was there, and Curtin Benzino was there. And Benzino's like, I don't think it's a good idea. You and this girl was just together not too long ago. Is it good? We got to be seen out in public. She may jump on you and me both. Yeah. So Bambi was going on telling how Mary Jane and Kurt got it turned up. Like, for real, why are you telling her this? She's on the show with Rashida, his wife. So why are you doing this? Is this all an act? Is this part of the show? I wanted to have something to spice it up. What? Because like that to me that normally wouldn't happen. You wouldn't go. Maybe you go tell his wife, but you ain't gonna tell a third party. He was up there turning it up at the cabin the other night. Yeah, he was getting it. Him and Mary Jane, that girl right there. She just happened to be here too. Yeah, her. It's like, really? Well, Kurt didn't deny it. He's like, yeah, we had fun. But in his mind, Rashida gave him permission to do that. I'm not really sure why, but yeah. I'm going to go to Mama D's royal speech about Scrappy being released from prison. I am the queen, and the prince was taken. We don't know why. Really, Mama D? He failed his drug test. Either they didn't accept his urine because it was cold and it should have been warm. That's why he got arrested. It wasn't just that Scrappy was walking down the street, giving out Bibles, and they just grabbed him. It wasn't that, Mama D. But anyway, they was taking him against his will, and he is home. Prince Scrappy is here now. Show yourself, Scrappy. So Scrappy pops up. He happy. He out of jail, which, I'd be happy too if I was out of jail. I ain't never been and don't plan on going. But, yeah, he's happy. He's home. Erica, she's there to celebrate. Good for him being home, because now he can help me out with our daughter. Oh, yeah, early her and Mama D was going on, and she was like, how Scrappy and her got an agreement that anything she want for the baby, she could get it. But he in jail now, so that's null and void. Mama D, she's just like, I will give you the money. But Erica's not trying to take her money. And I think the reason is because she knows how Mama D is. And Mama D would throw that up in her face. Like, yeah, when you couldn't even take care of my grandbaby, I had to give you money. And I can see Mama D doing that. And on the other hand, it could be, no, this is not your responsibility. This is your son's responsibility. Now, if he had some money set aside for you to give to me for money and it's his money, then maybe. But anyway, nonetheless, in the midst of the party, Erica wants to talk to Scrappy. Like, hey, Scrappy, we need to talk. Let you know that I'm hot in the ring. Him and his confessional, he's all hurt, brother. Like, I put a lot of love into that ring and she's ungrateful. Well, maybe she pawned the ring because you cheated on her while you guys were engaged. Was still cheating on her and cheating on her with somebody who was cheating with last season. So that's not being ungrateful. That's just trying to move on. But he sees it as being ungrateful. He walk off saying something. Mama D's queendom ears got the twerking, or not twerking, but going off. Like, what's going on? Erica's mama appeared from nowhere from upstairs. People got to fighting. I don't know what happened, but Erica slid across the floor. Mama D and Mignon, which is Erica's mama, got in a fight, and Erica and her mama leave. She talk about, getting scrapped and arrested. He feels she was trying to embarrass him. Like, it was a whole bunch in that one, like, small span of time that just happened. I was like, what? Y'all arguing, he walking off, you sliding across the door, your mama coming up, Mama D talking reckless, your mama talking reckless. Like, what's going on? Yeah. Tracy, I'm gonna move over to Tracy. She let Rashida know what Kurt was doing up at the cabin. Like, I come to tell you as a friend that I was at an event and this girl said her and Kurt was getting turned up. He said they was getting turned up. Rashida's getting all emotional because she's like 12 months pregnant now. Ready I know she wasn't 12 months pregnant, but yeah, Rashida, she is extra pregnant. I'm not sure how many months she was, but she's to where, she got to hold her back to walk. She got to hold her back to sit down and stand up. Yeah, she pregnant for real, for real. So she lets her know, so I want to let you know as a friend this happened. Rashida's all like, I know I told him to do him, but that didn't mean that. So Kurt miraculously appears and's like, hey, what's going on? Well, Tracy said she was getting turned up at the cabin. I'm not really sure what Tracy had to do with my relationship, but that was Tracy's cue to get out. She was like, yeah, I do have anything to do with your relationship. I'm out. Was you getting it turned up in the cabin? Well, you said to do me, so I thought that meant I could go out and cheat. Really, Kurt? Did you get that from that conversation? She was just get out and do you and figure out what's going on in your life. Not forget and just completely utter disrespect me. Go out to the woods with some girls and get it on. Knowing you married. I thought we was trying to work things out. He walks off. She walks at him. He locks the door on her. Somehow she gets back in. He runs into his car. She has like this part-time waiting to excel moment where she didn't threw his clothes out there. She didn't put him in the car and set him on fire, but I guess, it's part-time waiting to excel. She in her confession was talking about some, and this lady busts out laughing. Yeah, he up at the cabin with Benzino and his that no-neck Benzino. I was like, oh my goodness, she did not say that, and I just bust out laughing. So it's like, maybe it's just not us. Maybe everybody else knows Benzino doesn't have a neck. That's the only person on the show that's ever mentioned it. Or, yeah, Jocelyn did say about Benzino not having a neck. But when Rashida said it, she was mad. Yes. I bust out laughing. I thought it was the most funniest thing. Yeah, up there with Benzino and his no neck. That no neck Benzino. Yeah. So that was just the video. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment or a video response. And like always, I want to thank my subscribers and the people who watch my videos. I want you to like this video, comment, and subscribe. And share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, and here on YouTube. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.